It has been reported in the media that both Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson have verified that Pete Davidson has branded Kim Kardashian's name on his body. Not tattooed, but branded. Now, branding is something that was used back in slavery so that slaves, if they ran away, could be identified and returned to the owner. It's something that's used on cattle so that if cattle are stolen, they can be returned to the owner and the person who has the cattle can be prosecuted. And it was used as torture. So having Pete Davidson say he's branding himself and putting it off as if it's just another normal thing like he might get a tattoo shows that Pete Davidson does have severe mental problems. Now, Pete Davidson has confessed to having depression, severe depression that he has in the past even considered suicide. And I don't know how many times that has occurred, but he has admitted having that problem. And I don't know if he's under current mental health care or if he is on mental health medications. But showing that he has such poor judgment, he has no normal mental thinking pattern, he does not have common sense, he does not need to be around any children. And I don't know why Kim Kardashian would want to go from one person with severe mental health problems to another person with severe mental health problems. And although she has said she enjoys being with Pete Davidson, I don't know whether she's talking about mentally, sexually, his humor, but Pete Davidson does have severe problems, and I don't think he is a good companion for a woman who has, I believe she has 4 children, and they're all very young. I think the kids are scared to death anyway, because when they go out with Kanye, Kanye wears that hood on his face, that black covering over his face, and I can't think anything scarier for a kid to have to be around when they're out, and it can't be any more embarrassing. What kid wants to go out with their parent who's in a hoodie and he has some sort of black covering over his face and he looks like a monster and he talks crazy, and everybody around you is telling you that your dad is talking crazy and that he sounds as if he's going to kill your mother, and he's threatening to kill her boyfriend, and he's also has evidence of domestic violence similar to O.J. Simpson situation, where O.J. Simpson had trouble leaving his wife and she had a boyfriend. And all of this sounds very familiar. I think Pete Davidson needs a lot of mental health care. I do not think he needs to be around kids, and that branding is going to be permanent unless he has that cut out of him. And he is in the process, I'm told, of having some neck tattoos removed. But you can see by this small picture of his body that he has severe problems just by having these images on his body as tattoos.